So what's going on the Copywriting Call podcast? Your boy Loso 2.0, the copy guy himself. And today I have Paris with me, man. Please introduce yourself to the audience.
What's good, y'all? My name is Paris Hickman. I'm from Newcastle, Delaware. I'm up and coming in the training business. I just started a training business in 2021, and I've been having some really good success. Just doing things my way and just learning as I go. So that's kind of just about me.
Oh yeah,
that's what I have going on.
That's cool. I know you aren't upcoming, with your business and stuff like that, man. So why don't you kind of tell us a little bit about, your business, what's it called? What inspired you really to get started with it?
So for me, my business is called One Paris. Well, I'm called One Paris Training. I'm a trainer. Mm-hmm. So I guess I am the business.
Yes, sir.
So anybody that started off with, when I was younger, I didn't have no direction, no guidance in training and learning how to, jump or run faster. So I wanted to be that vessel for other kids and other people that wanted to do that. So that's really why I started. And then it took off, and so many different other branches exploded from there. So I do personal training. I have a jump program out. I do a fitness class. I'm doing brand deals now. So, that's just insight right there. So if you just got something in your head, do it, because you never know what other possibilities it could bring.
No, most definitely. That's something that I definitely talked about before, right? Like I was saying, probably my last episode, it was like, at a certain point, it's not about who's better, but it's about who can keep going. You know what I mean? It's about stamina. Right. So who's going to keep trying and keep pushing it? I seen you've been doing it for, you said like a year straight, man. And now look at you blowing up and all that stuff. So with your business and all that stuff, how do you feel like, so I know a lot with younger entrepreneurs and stuff like that, they really don't have like that support and stuff like that. And I know your family is very supportive though. Kind of talk us about how they help push you along with this entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah, so I would say as an entrepreneur, no matter what support system you gotta want it for yourself. Like
facts.
You're gonna have to want it for yourself first. And then once you believe it and you see it, the people around you, they can push you and help you, but you always gonna have to believe in it and see it through first by yourself, which I did. And then of course I do got a supportive family that has just been, very supportive and with me every step of the way. So
that's good. Yeah, no, definitely, man. I love your family. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are all real supportive. And I know I know your mom also does some type of entrepreneur stuff as well. Why don't you kind of talk to us about that too?
Oh yeah, she's down in Newcastle, Cass Nutrition. Down there, she sells the shakes, the energy teas, protein supplements, everything you could possibly need, really. So if you're looking to lose weight, gain weight, you need energy, that's the spot, man. It's booming. It's up and coming. Cass Nutrition. You can look it up on Instagram, find it, and stop by, give a visit.
No, definitely. I definitely think everybody should do that, man. You got that, pressing out in the dog business. Your mom has that nutrition and stuff like that. Yeah. It's definitely a strong entrepreneur family. Do you feel like seeing like being around so many entrepreneurs is pushing you as well? Or what, like, what's driving you? What's like waking you up in the morning?
Definitely seeing like people around me, not even just my family, some of my friends too, seeing them kind of just like take that leap of faith and begin their own thing. It kind of just let me know like, yo, I could do that too. So, it starts with, sometimes it does start with seeing somebody else do it. And then you like, yo, I could do that too. So I hope I can be that for somebody else, really.
Yeah, man. I like that. That's the whole point. Next podcast, man, is bring everybody together, man, and show us that like we really are powerful, once we come together as a community. I'm trying to create that Black Wall Street, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you on your way, bro. I'm loving it.
I appreciate you. So, I know you still play college basketball. So how are you juggling college ball and your business, bro, at the same time? And that's real tough to do.
It is tough. That's actually why I started the jump program, because I was getting so busy with training. I needed to find a way that I could, still help people, but I'm not available to train. I can only train a certain amount of people a day each week. So that's where I got the program idea from. So, you know, if you want to purchase that, you know, it's a PDF and a video link, very detailed. It's going to take you through an 8-week workout program. And, you know, that's kind of how I still train technically. So, you know, that and juggling it, I mean, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. Like, you know, like I have, like, for example, like I have practice at 6:30 in the morning. I have a lift in the afternoon. So like when am I supposed to, I got class, when am I supposed to, but you know, I just make it work.
That's what I'm saying, man. I definitely like that. It's like I told you, it's about like how bad do you want it type of thing. And like the ability to juggle all that stuff, bro, is impressive. I know a lot of people that's trying to be entrepreneurs in school. It's like they either let school take too much of their time or entrepreneurship takes too much time. You're doing that. Plus ball is like, bro, that's definitely tough. That's definitely tough right there. So now I'm about to ask you this though, right? So you got ball on one side, you got school on the other side, your entrepreneur journey. How do you have time to have fun, bro?
Honestly, you sacrifice a lot. You definitely sacrifice a lot. Like, I mean, it's not even like me to just be out and just like drinking. I don't do that, but like I go out, you know, I have fun, but it's all about balance. And I'm willing to sacrifice even at my young age because I know that it's going to pay off in the near future. So
yeah, bro, see that bigger picture. I know, like us being like younger in their early 20s and stuff like that, and people being like, "Oh my gosh, you guys seem older for your age." It's more because of that wisdom, bro. I know you see the bigger picture, and I like that. That's definitely tough right there. So what has your relationship with God been like with this journey, and how has that been pushing you through your entrepreneur and stuff?
My relationship with God has been great, honestly. You know, I pray every morning, I pray every night. So that's my foundation, that's my strength. I'm nothing without God. And that's why, you know, I try to include him in my business. I pray about my business every day. And I think that plays a big role in why I'm having some success.
No, that's good. That's good, bro. People that show gratitude are more likely to succeed than those who just kind of like just keep going and going and going and always wondering about where it's going. You got to know where you came from to know, you know, where you're going right now. Now, shoot, so you got time for God, you got time for family, you got time for business, all that stuff like that. What about your relationship, man? So do you have any relationships or anything like that? Do you feel like being an entrepreneur and all this stuff, bro, is like making it hard to be with it, you know, have a significant other? Or?
I don't know. I do have a significant other.
Okay.
She helps me a lot, actually. Like her foundation is God, so she actually helps keep me entwined with God. Like if she ever sees me falling, you know, she picks me up, and vice versa. I pick her up. We do this thing where we flow. So, like we send Bible verses to each other every morning. So, you know, yeah, I do have a significant other. She plays a big role in like, you know, my success too. She's in my corner. She pushing me. She motivating me. You know, her as well as my family too. I can't give it all to my family too. You know, my family too. But like, definitely, just my support system in general. You know, it's just great. I know not everybody has that, but you know, if you are blessed to have that, like definitely appreciate that and don't take it for granted because like not everybody has that.
You know? So what do you say to those who don't have that? What is your advice for them?
Don't have that, man. Honestly, that's why I said like it got to start with yourself.
Yeah, facts.
Because you know, I know my fam gonna be in my corner, but you know, say something was to happen, something. I still built this up, and I still believe in myself. So I know I'm always, you know. So it starts from within, and God.
Yep, no, I definitely agree. I feel like, and then there's always like different communities and stuff that you can get into. I feel like, you know, especially people that do the same thing as you, to help build that stuff up, like, you know what I mean? And just reaching out too. So that's definitely cool, bro. That's definitely cool, man. Nah, bro, it seems like you got everything pretty much, you know, set in stone and, you know, growing like that. Now, what's your mental health like through all of this too as well? Do you find times where you get like so depressed that you're not getting nothing done, or like how do you deal with all that ups and downs with the roller coaster?
I wouldn't say depressed, but like sometimes it's, you know, like I said, I'm busy. I got a lot going on, you know, real life stuff too. So when that stuff do come, you know, I slow it down. You know, you can't always. I try not to get caught up in the roller coaster and the rabbit wheel. I just slow it down. You know, and I always go to my, you know, my God, and I pray. And, you know, I take my time. I spend time with myself. So, you know, I think that's very big for my mental health.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's definitely good. You're saying all the right things. So besides like prayer and all that, what else do you do like in your morning for your morning routine? Because I feel like morning routine is the most important part of the day. That's how you set the tone. So what are some other things that you do too as well?
In the morning, I don't eat. I fast in the morning.
Okay.
I think that helps me. You know, when you eat, your body begins to work to break that down. So that can make you tired. I feel like when I fast, I have a lot of energy in the morning. So I fast. I make my bed because, you know, depending on how that day go, it always just feels good to come home to a bed made.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know, I brush my teeth, wash my face.
Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so where's that part fit in?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool though. Do you listen to any like, you know, motivational speakers or anything? Is there anybody that you like to listen to in the morning or?
No, honestly, no.
Oh wow.
I know a few. Like I see some of the motivational speakers, but no, I try not to like really pay attention to like motivation. Because like that could be very deceiving because motivation come and go.
Yeah.
You gotta build like discipline. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I definitely
really
believe that.
do.
Because discipline is to me, discipline just means self-love. So it's like you love yourself enough to set, you know, goals and commitments for yourself and hold yourself accountable.
Right.
Do you feel like, yeah, that's cool though. That's definitely, I like the way that you said that though. It can be deceiving. When you were saying that too, can you talk a little bit more about that as well? Like, why do you find it so deceiving, or you know, these motivational speakers deceiving?
All right. So look. So for example, I know I probably could speak for a lot of people. Like you might see a video, Instagram, wherever. It's a lot of motivational videos out, and like in that moment, you know, yo, like let's go, like. it might, you know, I'm getting my gym membership tomorrow. I'm starting, so it's good for a start, a push. But at some point, you can't bank on that. It's going to go out the door, and you gotta just hold yourself accountable and have discipline, and you know, really stick to whatever you said you was going to do. And that's
No, I definitely agree. It definitely gives you that initial push, but there's some other ways to keep people consistent, regardless. You know what I mean? Because I know you were saying like you gotta just have it, but it's just like some people just don't. So how do you know, get them to get disciplined and stuff like that and stay consistent, especially with your working out too as well, right? Like you'll work with somebody and you'll be like, oh, I'm ready to go at first, and then as it goes on, you fall off. How do you keep them consistent?
Like I said, I'll go back to slowing it down for real, right? You get caught up in that rabbit wheel, it's going to mess you up. So you slow it down. You break everything down into baby steps. So if it's working out, it don't matter what it is. Like even if you just go in for 30 minutes and walk, do something every day that's going to contribute to that bigger goal that you got. That's all.
Definitely getting 1% each day, because I think a lot of times people just look at that end goal and they're like, I need to get there any means necessary, but they don't think about just, hey, you know, let's crawl before you can walk. That's what I say. You know what I mean? So start just crawling and you're going to keep going up. So I definitely like that out, you know, that look on there. So with your jump program and all that stuff like that, tell me why you make it 8 weeks though? So is there like a specific reason for that, or?
So the 8 weeks. So basically what I did for that is it's 4 different phases. So it's broken up into 4 different phases. Got the first phase, which is pretty much developing the strength that you need to basically withhold your body weight. Second phase, we introduce like plyometrics, things like that, and really continue to build that strength. Third phase, we start getting explosive. And by that fourth phase, you know, that's when you're really going to start to see some real differences. Like we really up it with some advanced plyometrics, and some really complex lifts. So that's just the best way that I could do it in the you know, I think that has had the most success, you know, because I remember like I did something similar to this program, and it was I think 2018 summer, something like that. And I went from like rim grazing and by the end of the summer, I was windmilling. So I know the time span that you need. It's not that big. It's about the work. It's about the work you put in. So that's just how I came up with that. And yeah, man, people really getting results out here. So
nah, man, I definitely remember you trying to dunk little tennis balls at Garfield Park. That video, and then now, you jumping for real, man. That's definitely tough. Do you feel like as a trainer, well, not even trainer, entrepreneur though, right? Do you feel like you really should be the embodiment like of what you're selling?
What you mean by that?
So like, I know some personal trainers out there that's like they fat and I mean, no offense. I mean, listen, you big on this joint, it's cool. I mean, I'm not going against you or nothing, but listen, let's say somebody's fat or something like that, and then they're trying to coach somebody to be a personal trainer. Do you feel like it's really important to be like in the best, great shape and try to push what you're, selling type of thing?
Right. So for that, it depends. Like you might see like, let me see, like you might have an NBA coach. He might be fat, but he know the plays. He know how to. So it's not always about that. But I think it's just more so mentally. Like you got to be in it mentally. Like but for me, I would say it would definitely help you because I couldn't be just doing layups, telling people, oh yeah, let's go dunk. So I mean, it definitely will help you to really be just all into your business and you embody what you're selling, advertising, whatever. Because that's what people see and that's what they expect, really.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Now that's true though. I like how sometimes you'll see like a fat coach or something, like a fat boxing coach or something. You'll see him work with ski bag, and you're like, oh snap! Like I see why you're a coach now, type of thing. So I think it really is all mental. But I think, like you said, it does help. Like you're showing people that like this is what you're buying right now, and you can get here. Not saying you're going to, but it's a possibility though, definitely. So I would say, with your business, right? What have you been doing to improve your branding so much, right? Because I remember before it was like you were doing it, but it was like, you know what I mean? But now it's like you see you basically everywhere over Instagram, TikTok, everything. So what have you been doing to improve your branding?
Really, it's about the consistency. For when it comes to social media stuff, you gotta post. You gotta post. Don't worry. Don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about the follow. It'll come. You gotta post. You gotta be consistent. So that's been the biggest thing with the branding. Just getting out there on social media. And when I'm in the gym, sometimes I'll go up to somebody that I see like maybe trying to work on something. I'll be like, hey man, I got this, and they check it out and they like it. Or sometimes people come up to me like, yo, like what do you do? So, and I could just send them right there. So that's why that jump program is effective. I'm glad I made it. So
nah, that's nice, man. It's funny because I seen with that Fit Professional on by Breeze. That's actually my cousin through marriage.
Real?
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, it's a small. Yo, this is the thing about Delaware. Yo, it's a small world.
Yo, for real. That's like that's Courtney's cousin. I was like, what the heck? What you got the FP on though? Nah, that's good though. That's good. I think it's real good too to do like joint ventures and like you build each other up, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Togetherness, building relationships and all that stuff. So that was definitely some good stuff that you was telling us. What is one thing that you would tell the people, or one tip that you can give to people while you're like a last big tip that you can get to finish this episode off for anybody watching?
Well, for anybody watching, the last tip I want to do to end this episode is, man, just keep going. And whatever you're doing in life, just keep going. Like, you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have highs. You're going to have lows. You can't get too high. You can't get too low. Just keep going, really. Because at the end of the day, perseverance always going to win. So just keep going and whatever you're doing in life. So that's a message for everybody.
Nah, I like that, man. Definitely. You can only be told no so many times before you're told yes, right? So I definitely think that's a big thing now. If people do want to purchase your jump program and all that stuff, how do they reach you again? Can you please re-explain it to everybody?
Yeah, so if you want to purchase One Pair of Training jump program, just DM me and I'm going to DM you right back and we're going to get the business.
Okay, I like that. I like
Simple as
that, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you jumping on to this podcast, man. Definitely, like my little brother right here. Just keep doing your thing, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on here, man. And for anybody else listening to this, man, just keep killing it, and just remember, y'all pray for marketing like this. 2.0 out.
All right, bro. Peace.